Good.
Yeah. There you go. Yes.
Good. You getting tired? These probably aren't as tasty as yours. Good.
And then a little cookie sticker.
Cookie scatter.
So now you have, so a station, which is now, you know, just another name for a mat.
Good.
A station can be anything. It can be an ottoman. It can be their
Good.
crate.
Good.
You want them lengthwise.
Okay.
Good.
Whoops. It's a little harder on that one.
Yes, it is.
Doesn't like it.
Yes.
Good.
And put it on the mat.
Oh.
Oh, yes, and put it down
Good.
on the mat. So that he has to start to.
Okay.
Good. Look, almost. Almost. Yeah. There you go.
Good.
Mhm. There you go.
Good.
Yes. That's good.
Come on up there.
Just wait. Just wait for it. Oh, no. Okay. Turn your back. Walk away. And come on back to that same.
Good.
Now come to the end of it so that you can get him up there lengthwise.
Good. Good. Good.
Perfect. Yes. Excellent. Whoops. And that's okay. You chose not to be there.
Smaller mat, I think it's a little challenge for him right
It's
now.
a little but that's okay. He isn't remedial. He'll get it, you know. He just has to know that, you know, it's very, very rewarding. So maybe for the smaller mat, we up the ante on it. Okay, and you can pick this apart into smaller pieces and put some of them in there. So we'll up the ante on that, but you have to wait till he gets up there. And he will have already deduced chicken. All right.
Good.
Yeah, stand right
Good.
at the end of it. Good. Yeah, step back. And not a piece of chicken, but toss out a piece of kibble and just reset. Because there's no point in having a staring match with them. So I often work with 3 or 4 different levels of treats when I'm looking to shape a behavior from okay to good to better to perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
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 Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Good.
reset him because he's in a funny spot. Yeah, good. It didn't take long.
Right, you're right.
It didn't take long, and that's a hard one. So we'll pick another one. So this can be anything in your house. Do you want a water, Kirk, or anything? A soda?
No, I'm okay right now, thank
Okay.
you. Good. Good.
So orient, to the end of it so he gets up on it. Look at that Australian Shepherd. Look. This is just new.
Tucker, find it.
Good. Perfect.
Good. Good.
Now he doesn't get a reinforced for 2 anymore. He's got to get that third one up there. Yes.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Okay, you see how you have to let them know, no, I'm not paying for that anymore. Because if you continue to pay for less than what you want, you get less than what you want. So these sorts of things are really easy to make with foam board.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead, sit down. We'll give them a little cookie scatter cookie scatter, yeah. You can take and you measure. You set them up in a stack like you would if you were showing them, and then you measure from the outer paw to the outer paw, and that's how wide you make this. And then I would have another one of these and make it a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
So because this is pretty advanced. This one's pretty advanced. So if it was longer, he wouldn't have taken as long to get up there. But he did it anyhow. So that way, that's like a standing. This would be one where he could tuck under, do a tuck sit. Just positions for him to be in on them. All it is a tool in his toolbox to build confidence. It just builds confidence. So last week he wouldn't go on this, would he?
Oh, we didn't do the red board, no.
We didn't do it?
No.
Oh, I thought he wouldn't go.
You have a good time?
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think of this? Yeah, look at that. Yes. 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 So I'm feeding that way.
Okay.
Because I want him turning.
Looking in the same direction your body is.
So I'm going to bring, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yes. Find it. Find it. Find it. His head went down. And we'll see if that was just a reflex. Find it. Find it. Find it. Nope. Doesn't know it yet. Find it. Cookie scatter. Okay, you can pick any one you want. So now you're going to pick just different, you can have a chair, an ottoman, his crate if he uses one, his bed, a bath towel. You know, you don't have to get all fancy with the stuff, but just move him around to different stations. You start to generalize the behavior. This is where you are, and you're calm, and you're quiet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He's calm and quiet.
And he's calm and quiet. And then the jumping up, Tucker. Good. I would just entice them to come up. Normally a dog will, if they're really excited, they'll jump on you 5 or 6 times. And after that, if you just do this every time or this every time, it takes a lot of energy to jump up like that.
I think for us as the owners, he'll quickly stop doing that when we just turn around. But
Right.
when somebody new or somebody that hadn't been there in a while comes over, they're much more hyper and excited.
They are. It's more exciting, so that they have to be wrangled in with a leash and possibly go into a sit, or take one of your towels out and put it down. And as the person comes in, good. You got it on, good. So practice the mat work right there as the person's coming in.
Okay.
And if they want to go off a little bit, just don't let the person come close to them until they've settled. Just tell them, wait until Tucker's settled down.
Yeah.
And then you can greet him.
Okay.
And he should I like to train dogs to ignore people. I like them to ignore people. But I had German Shepherds, and everyone's not all warm and fuzzy about having pointy-eared dogs come up at you. So,
yeah, I'm cautious around German Shepherds.
yeah, so, or pit bulls or something like that. But I taught everybody to ignore people, and I just kind of like it. But I tell people, well, let's see if the dog wants to meet you,
Mm-hmm.
and let it go up and sniff, but I don't let it go up and jump. So until Tucker has it under his belt, he's learned jumping does not get reinforced. I have to wait longer to see this new and exciting. But I would start to put his mat down, and probably his favorite mat down,
Okay.
and just treat him right here
Okay.
with because it's a learning experience for him. You have to teach him, and if he hasn't been taught and he doesn't know, he doesn't have the moral compass that you have. So his world is I either poop or pee on it, chew it, or it's food.
Mm-hmm.
That's his life.
Mm-hmm.
So, did I tell you the story about dogs and guilt? About the university study?
I don't think so.
Okay, so there was a university study. I don't remember the name of the university, but I could look it up and find out if you're interested. they brought pet owners in. The pet owner had to have taught the dog to leave it. They had to praise it when it did right, and they had to scold it when it did wrong. So if it didn't leave it, they got scolded. If it ate it, they got scolded. If it left it, then they got all sorts of love and attention and praise. So there was a monitor. They were told to put the hot dog down and tell the dog to leave it and to leave the room. They would do that, and then they would come back and the monitor would tell them the dog left it, and they would go, oh, good dog. The dog ate it, boo, bad dog. So the monitor wasn't always truthful with people. And what they learned from that was every dog that got this did the eyebrows and the guilt look and the don't hurt me please, and everyone, whether they ate it or not. And everyone that got praise was all happy, and whether they ate it or not. So it wasn't like they had guilt over eating it. They had apprehension over being
The
scolded.
behavior of the person.
Yeah. Oh, that's so, look at what a beautiful, I have to reward that. That is beautiful. And he just told me, I know this, and I know you'll like this. So who's training who now? And just a moment ago, you were very hesitant, weren't you? Yes, that's very good. You're very, very good. You're a very good dog. Yes, you are. You're a very good dog. Very handsome. Whoops. Oh, what happened? What happened, huh? What happened? You shake? Let's just do this a second. Okay. Yes. Yes.